Record playing man lost his status with the band. He might seem obscure, but he ain't tortured. One step behind, but I think he'll find his happiness is something he can't measure. The girl used to sing perfect harmony. She finds herself alone without another. Futile from the start, though she sang with all her heart. She finds a way to tell herself it's worth it. But did you know it's not like rock and roll? But when you feel it in your soul, you just can't let it go. Did you know it's not like rock and roll? But when you feel it in your soul, you just can't let it go. Business of the businessman was not determined by the man, but rather by the cost of his inventions. Failure's rarely realized, though he feels he's compromised. He doesn't pay the market no attention. Well, the movie acting man who left his business for his band in hopes it would dispel his past misfortunes. Though at first it seems a mess, I'm afraid that I'll insist that he's happy playing drums in his newborn band. Did you know it's not like rock and roll? When you feel it in your soul, you just can't let it go. Did you know it's not like rock and roll? When you feel it in your soul, you just can't let it go. The average man, it seems, is only seen behind the scenes. He finds himself without a sense of virtue. Though his family's doing fine, think he'd rather spend his time in a motel, in a bed with his new girlfriend. Did you know it's not like rock and roll? When you feel it in your soul, you just can't let it go. Just can't let it go. Did you know it's not like rock and roll? Feel it in your soul and you just can't let it go. Did you you feel it in your soul, and you just can't let it go.
Just like I said, you know I think you better be careful not to worry your pretty head. I know you worry about the world going by. You worry about the birds in the sky and the stars, but don't you worry about the weather tonight. Don't you worry about the size and the shape of your car, 'cause it's all alright. Let me tell you about the old man from Indy, worrying and working all day. Another dollar in his pocket. He's working just so that he can save. You know he's worried about the money he's got. He's worried about the end of the month and his payment. Now he's worried about a whole lot of stuff. He doesn't realize it's all gonna be okay.
'Cause I really think you better not worry about the little things, 'cause the little things are oh so small. You better not worry about the little things, 'cause the little things, they always seem to work themselves out.
No, really think I tried hard to tell you, but you will never listen to me. I think you really might be confused or something, 'cause this is really not the way it should be. I know you told me about the dollar you found on the ground. Told me about the way that you thought that you feel, pay no attention to the background sound. 'Cause these small tribulations are all that make us human in the end.
'Cause I really think you better not worry about the little things, 'cause the little things are oh so small. You better not worry about the little things, 'cause the little things, they always seem to work themselves out.
bought you smoker cause you think you look cool. You know I'm really not trying to burn you, but here I am acting a fool. Mama told me about the ashes she found on the ground, told me about the stuff that she put early June. Come July I'm gonna be out of town. No, I got nothing else left to prove.
Cause I really think you better not worry about the little things, cause the little things are all so small. You better not worry about the little things, cause the little things, they're all so small. You better not worry about the little things, cause the little things are all so small. You better not worry about the little things, cause they're little things. there's a long, long way to go. I never asked for much before, but there are things I do not know. And someday when your dreams are leaving you, I'll still believe in you. Do you want to hear me telling fancy lies? Do you want to see me in my disguise? Oh, I could be a sunny sky, or I could be the one I don't like the other one. Oh, I could be the one to turn and run and leave you my disguise. Leave you my disguise.
Do you wanna hear me telling fancy lies?
My disguise.
Do you wanna see me being my disguise?
Leave you my disguise.
Do you wanna hear me?
Back in the maze with lazy Nina, walking the dog
And watching Soul Train.
Do you wanna hear me?
Do you wanna hear me?
Do you wanna see me?
Being my disguise.
My disguise, my disguise.
Thank you, Hi-Fi. Wow. Yes, I'm so happy to be back. Celebrating a special occasion, in fact. Today is Brian Murray's birthday, so wish him a happy birthday. And so we will sing. Brian, what's your key? E flat? Oh, Jesus. I don't know that one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. This is real low, yeah. Happy birthday, dear Brian. Happy birthday to you.
Make it good, man. Come on.
And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Why don't we do a song for old Brian here?
Yeah, what's your tune, bud?
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go, and it's short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, so never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. Boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. So say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
And many more. Happy birthday, pal.
Thanks, Jim. Thank you, guys. I like that song a lot. What are we playing now?
Jim's got it.
Going against the grain in a world filled with shame, trying just to leave my fate alone. Always thinking twice, always looking for advice, ain't afraid to pick up the phone. Going through the air, trying to find another way to stop the rain, or won't somebody keep me dry? You never have to stay alone in this world today. You never have to stay alone in this world today. Today, you never have to stay alone. With no sense of direction, not to mention my attention span diminishes with every single stride. Nothing's gonna change till my thoughts are rearranged. Think we'll have to leave it up to time. Let me in to stay, to help you all the way. If you need a hand and lost your sight, it's alright, it's okay. You never have to stay alone in this world today. You never have to stay alone in this world today. Today, you never have to stay alone. I can hide, I can try, but I can't lie to save my life. But I can tell you it's alright. When there's nowhere else to go, nothing to say, nothing to show, I'll be here right by your side. Let me in, stay, to help you all the way. If you need a hand and lost your sight, it's alright, it's okay. You never have to stay alone in this world today. You never have to stay alone in this world today. Today, you never have to stay alone in this world today. You never have to stay alone. You never have to stay alone. You never have to stay alone in this world today. To stay alone in this world today. Today, you never have to stay alone. Today, never have to stay alone. Today, you never have to stay alone. barging in, it better be for something. I never said you couldn't be something. Never said you couldn't be.
Still better than yesterday in this world, in this world. I can't stop turning the page in this world, in this world. Red, yellow, book, best I say in this world, in this world. Look, Johnny, it'll be okay if you just leave it alone.
Johnny, I don't do the token. The hotels and the flights, they need a booking. I never said you wasn't good looking. Never said you wasn't good. Look, Johnny, knocking in for nothing. If you're bathing, then it better be for something. I never said you couldn't be something. Never said you couldn't be.
Still better than yesterday in this world, in this world. I can't stop turning the page in this world, in this world. Red and yellow work best I say in this world, in this world. Look, Johnny, it'll be okay if you just leave me alone. Still better than yesterday in this world, in this world. I can't stop turning the page in this world, in this world. Red and yellow work best, I say, in this world, in this world. Look, Johnny, it'll be okay if you just leave me alone. Still better than yesterday in this world, in this world. I can't stop turning the page in this world, in this world. Red and yellow work best, I say, in this world, in this world. Look, Johnny, it'll be okay if you just leave me alone. Oh! His name is Joe, and he's here to tell you that you're sad. And he did not ever fall.
Big man up in the sky, is it my time tonight? Or could it be tomorrow? Keymaster, open the door, and I'm sitting here waiting for more, but it's all been lost away. This is the time to get old.
Sometimes I jumble when I talk, so I had to write some stuff down. That last song we just played is called Big Man. It was written by a songwriter named Ben Schwartzman. Ben sadly passed away a few years ago. He went to Berkeley over in Boston, just like Sam and Jeremy and myself. He left behind with him about a dozen songs. Big Man is beautiful, as you just heard, and it has a great message. Ben's story can be found online as well as in the rest of his music can be found online. It's great today to have this reminder that the spirit of loved ones can live on in our hearts and through the airwaves forever, thanks to music. On behalf of the band and myself, I want to thank Ben's father, Ed, for introducing us to Ben's song and his legacy. And thank you all that are here and listening at home for sharing in this moment with us. And one more quick thing. There's a great charitable organization in Nashville called Centerstone. They do a great deal in providing care and raising awareness for mental health. All money generated from the streaming and sales of Ben's music go directly to this organization, as well as some others. So please help us get Ben's music to the world and his message across to the world. Thank you.
With someone like you, she said, I'm sorry, but you know it's true. You know I didn't know that I was out of line until I had a word with Madeline. And now she's killing time with someone like me. She said there's no place that we'd rather be, and it's here. It's all we ever wanted and more. It's all we ever wanted and more. Coast to coast and burning daylight under the same sun. Sure takes a hard day's work to get the job done. We've got it all right, caught in the motion. Burning daylight till the flames all gone. Look out. Your mother said the sun is brighter now than yesterday, and daddy sets on you going up just like me. But when you're older then you just might see. You know I didn't know that I was out of line until we had a word with Madeline. And she said it still beats killing time with someone like me. She said there's no place that we'd rather be. And it's here. It's all we ever wanted and more. It's here. It's all we ever wanted and more. Coast to coast and burning daylight under the same sun. Sure takes a hard day's work to get the job done. We've got it all right, caught in the motion. Burning daylight till the flames all gone. Must be something in the water or in this poison that takes a whole wide world to get the song sung. Singing of the good life, can't stop a fine wine. The best things take time. It's right there for the taking, Mary, I know. My situation at the Pennsylvania station. Huddled masses swiping passes, routines, automation. Plywood plaster changing faster every single day, man. Scaffold blues, the frown on you in the town you grew up hating. Further down the shore, said I'm done with reaching new levels, man, but it doesn't mean he don't want more. It's always the same story, Georgie, why'd you have to ask? Said you're bound to learn the same lesson, son, just don't be late for class. Next thing, looking up from low, got a chance to rise, you can see it glow. Next day, give it up and say you'd have been there more for me, ignore. Let's go to the danger zone, we could climb up top and it all gets stoned. One thing you and me both know, we'd have been there more for me. Nothing's ever set in stone. I could've waited till now, you know, but I never heard an untold story. Eyes on the prize because it's right here, right now. got fat somehow. She loved that cat of mine like a Cheshire with a smile like Tilly. Celebration time. Lieutenant, let's get him in line. We could have waited till now, you know, but we didn't have a doggone dime. Next thing, looking up from low, got a chance to rise, you can see it glow. Next day, give it up and say you'd have been there more if only you'd known. Let's go to the danger zone, we could climb up top and it all gets stone. One thing you and me both know, we'd have been there more if only we'd clone. My, that fine, watching them good times roll. Train line just in time, rolling down Planum Road. Bye, that's my ride, let's get on with the show. Go set New York.
Pieces of a memory melted down and cast into the 1 for you, 19 for me. 'Cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man. Should 5% appear too small? Be thankful I don't take it all. 'Cause I'm the tax man. Yeah, I'm the tax man. If you drive a car, I'll tax the street. If you try to seat, I'll tax your seat. If you get too cold, I'll tax the heat. If you take a walk, I'll tax Thanks for the love, Indy. Find the light that guides you through cloudy days. When the stars ain't shining bright and it feels like you lost your way. When the candlelights of home burn so very far away. Well, you got to let your soul shine, just like my daddy used to say. Soul shine, it's better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's damn sure better than rain. Well, hey, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. Got to let your soul shine, shine into the break of day. I'd have made, gonna make it on my own. Life can take the strongest man and make him feel so alone. Now sometimes I feel a cold wind blowing through my aching bones. I think back to what my daddy said. Boy, in this darkness before the dawn, said soul shine, it's better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's damn sure better than rain. And now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. Well, got to let your soul shine, shine to the break of day. Every time I look at you, I go insane. What it takes to be giving you this part of my brain. What gives, what is wrong with you? Why do you make it feel so strange? Feel so strange. I hear your way with words. You think you'll smooth what on earth are we waiting for? Not much you do. You stole my peace of mind. What you do to my brain? It's strange. It feels so strange. Bend me out of my own shape once more. Upside down completely. Not sure. Twisted up, but this feels just like me. Pick up my own pieces like before. Yeah, that's it, you're full of it. Always been the same. Get a grip, you ain't the shit. Do I have to explain? What the hell are you gonna do when there's no one left to blame? Oh, you lose your flame. You bend me out of my own shape once more. Upside down completely, not sure. Twisted up, but this feels just like me. Pick Indianapolis. We'll see you guys very soon.